friends, and welcome to this time of guided prayer meditation. My name is Katja Brodbeck, and I am a pastor at Powell United Methodist Church in Central Ohio. Thanks so much for joining me in this time of reflection and meditation, this time of contemplation and spending just this short period of time and space connecting to God, to higher power, divine, the spirit, however you call that. And so yesterday my husband and I took a walk outside. It was so beautiful. It was a park by a river here in Central Ohio. And I was just enjoying all the blooms, all the fresh green grass. And I know that as the earth is awakening, this new life is blooming and coming through, sort of bursting through the ground. I know that a lot of main religions in the world celebrate this time of spiritual awakening. It's time of intentional time and focus on the divine and on the holy. We know that Christians, we celebrated Easter. Passover was just recently. I know this is a time of Ramadan for our Muslims brothers and sisters. And so this is the time of spiritual awakening. And so our meditation today is kind of going to invite us to find places in our own lives and in our own hearts to see where that awakening is happening, where this newness of life or newness of hope emerging in our own lives, and how the divine is calling us to explore that. So, and I also invite you today to bring a pen now and a piece of paper, maybe a journal that you use to journal on your regular basis, or just a notepad, so that right after your meditation, you're able to write all of that you have experienced, things that have come to you into your spirit and into your soul. So you can write it down and then further do a little bit more work with it, maybe meditate on it more, pray about it more. So I invite you to do that if you haven't done so. So friends, I invite you again to find a comfortable position and take a deep breath. And if you want to close your eyes, that's fine too. Oh, holy God, we now enter into the place of intentional time with you, when we connect with your spirit living with us, so that we can connect what you are up to in these days within us and within our world. Help us hear your gentle voice and feel the flickering of fire in our heart. Amen. So now I invite you to imagine that you are outside. It could be just outside your home, or in a place that you like to go on walks, your favorite park. You see the flowers blooming, trees are budding, the grass is growing and becoming greener and greener. As you look around, you see all these signs of new life around you. And you can smell the spring in the air. Go ahead and smell it and take a deep breath. And exhale. Take all of that beauty and newness in. Now switch your perspective and look into the place of your inner being. Take another deep breath. And now see the signs of hope in your life. And spend some time here. Is there something that God is stirring in you that is very new to you? Is something awakening in you? What is it? Is it a new hope? New ideas? New way of living? Perhaps there is some longing for that newness. Longing for liberation. Longing for fresh start. Explore all of that. Now try to capture this newness that came to you. Try to remember it as clear as you can. Whether it is an image or an idea or even some words that came to you. Take another deep breath. And exhale. Oh, Creator God, just like on the first day of the week, your creating power bursted the reality of this world with the power of resurrection. Remind us that we all can have our first day of the week. For your creating power is still breaking through in our lives, in our world. Help us discover the newness and freshness in which you are working in us and in this world. Help us find new ways of expression of your love. Just like spring rain energizes and brings strength to the greening and growing vegetation, energize us for the new things that you are calling us into. So Holy, awaken us, shake us up, open our eyes to the signs of your creating power. For we know it is here, it is within us. Help us breathe it in. Amen. Friends, let's take another deep breath and breathe in all this newness and this creativity and this power of creation. Amen. Again, thank you so much for spending this time for some peace and calm. I hope some things started to bubble up for you. New ideas, new ways of living, whatever that is that the Holy is calling you into. So again, I invite you, while it's really fresh and clear in your head or in your heart, go ahead and jot it down, write it down now. And then I invite you for you to go back to it this week, to pray about it, to meditate on it, ask more questions. And I hope that this will be a new adventure, new exploration for you, that will bring you hope and meaning to your life and into the lives of others. So thanks so much again for joining me. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.